This might be more of an unpopular video. Today we're going to talk about what do you do when you can't accomplish your goals, when you don't have what it takes to accomplish your goals or habits or things that you want to change, when you bite off more than you can chew, and just doing a realistic assessment of what you are capable of. And so often, our dreams, our desires, our hopes of the person we want ourselves to be, and the reality of what we're willing to do to get there don't match. And then we get stagnation, we get stuck, we struggle. And oftentimes what happens is we just beat ourselves up. We make ourselves feel terribly because we are always falling short of the mark. And it might be a particular goal, it might be a whole bunch of goals, or it might be in your life altogether. And it happens rarely, but occasionally it does happen where, quick plug, my name is Steve for new viewers. I'm a life coach, very, very affordable. I have students that even do life coaching, and all ages can take advantage of life coaching, and everybody benefits from it. You will really grow and learn something about yourself. Even if you think your life is going perfectly, it can really help you out. The consultation is absolutely free. And the first session is 50% off. And then afterwards, the pricing is really affordable, ridiculously affordable. And I've been doing this for 10 years. This is my full-time job. This is what I eat, drink, breathe, and live is self-development. So my information is in the description. Shoot me an email and we can set something up. Today in one of my coaching sessions, one of my clients actually had a breakthrough. We have been doing so much to try to get him out of his funk, to get him to accomplish the things that he wants out of life. And I've really, you never want to work harder than your clients. But with this particular client, I felt like I have been working so hard to try to help him overcome some of his challenges, obstacles, and help him accomplish the things that he wants out of life. And today, he said to me, you know what? You've given me all kinds of strategies. You've given me all kinds of techniques. We've had deep discussions about what some of the underlying issues, why I'm struggling in accomplishing what I want to set out to do, why I'm not happier or more fulfilled, and I'm just not going to be doing these things. I gave him a little bit of homework from our last session, and he didn't follow through on any of them. And that is absolutely okay, because the worst thing we can do, and what we normally do, is we beat ourselves up when we don't accomplish the things that we either feel obligated, that we pressure ourselves, we push ourselves. We will go on YouTube and watch, these go, go, go type of videos and succeed and self-discipline and Navy SEAL type of mindset, or these books that, talk about getting rich or getting muscles in a short period of time. And the reality, I watch, even me, this is all I do. I watch some of these self-development and self-help videos or read some of these books, and I'm looking at this person's workflow and how much effort and how much energy goes in to their productivity. And they could be working 8, 10, 12 hours a day. And that is just not me. And one of the reasons I feel like I have a higher level of contentment, or a high level of contentment, is because I know my limitations. I am not a workaholic personality type. I prefer to enjoy my life. I prefer to do other things. My universe doesn't revolve around work. It doesn't revolve around making money, becoming famous, becoming rich, successful, all these things that so many of us are chasing. It's not something that appeals to me because I know what the price is. And I know that that's not my character type. I have much more of a relaxed personality. A big portion of my life I've spent traveling around the world, and I just love experiences and enjoying life. And I think you could be the richest person and not have a huge bank account just by living a simple life, having fun hobbies that you enjoy, having a close-knit circle of friends that you care about, having a career that you look forward to, that you want to improve upon, you want to build your skills. Why can't that be enough? And for this particular client, from the outside, you'd go, this guy's got his stuff together. He's in school. He's going to be getting his master's degree. He does a martial arts class. He has a job. He plays music. I mean, there's a lot of things that you look at and go, this guy is doing well, but no matter what, he still feels dissatisfied. Why? Because his bar is here, and the reality, he only has, if we're talking finances, this much in his budget and this much in his ability and desire to achieve the things that he says that he wants to do. And I get this very often in coaching. I call them wish list goals. They're goals that, it would be nice, but when push comes to shove, and I start getting to learn more about the client, we realize that no, they're not willing to put effort, energy, time, sacrifice, blood, sweat, and tears into accomplishing what they want. And many times the price is not worth the benefit. To lose 15, 20 pounds, maybe it's not worth it for a particular person to be going to the gym 3, 4, 5 times a week, to being counting calories, to watching, everything they eat. And one of the best things that I feel as a coach can accomplish is to help people realize that, like, give them a reality check. No, you're really not willing to do what it takes in order to achieve this. So let's put that aside. We could come back to it. Maybe in the future you'll be ready, and we could focus on things that you are willing to do. And then you can focus on the smaller things. But everybody has a different energy level. Everybody has a different work ethic. Everybody has different external goals and desires that will motivate them. I have some clients who have gotten away with studying for tests at the last minute, who are intelligent and are able to get away in life with a minimal amount of effort, and they are still relatively successful. They have the things that we all want, a roof over head, a nice job, and a decent salary. So part of the problem is the comparison and social media. I highly recommend the Netflix documentary called The Social Dilemma. It's really eye-opening at what watching social media does to our self-worth and self-esteem, amongst other things. And we're always comparing things. I even watch these videos of some, really famous and popular YouTubers that will make, 4-minute, 50-second or 51-second videos. And you look at it and you go, holy crap, their lives are amazing. They're out with friends. They're doing pranks. They're doing fun things. They're laughing. They're celebrating. They're having a party, like their life is full, one big party. And then the reality is you're getting a snapshot. That less than 5-minute video is completely the highlight reel. You're not seeing the day-to-day grind. You're not seeing the fighting amongst the group. You're not seeing the challenges, the stresses. And one of the greatest skills we could develop is just enjoying our simple lives. And it's not that hard to do. So when working with this client, and I've been trying to get him to say, you know what, let's put all these things aside. Stop pressuring yourself. He has so many, I should do this. I need to do this. I have to change. I'm broken, I'm a loser, I'm this, that, and the other. And the only reason is because he has his expectations unrealistic for what he's capable of doing. I have other clients, and we will just hammer out goals and accomplishments and progress in a relatively short period of time. But everybody's different, and including yourself. So cut yourself a break. You don't need a lot to be happy, to be fulfilled, and start giving yourself a reality check. There's a show, I don't know if it's on the air anymore, it's called What Not to Wear or something like that, where they go and they give you a makeover in your wardrobe. And they go into the person's closet, and the person has clothes that fit them 10 years ago, but no longer fit them. And the fashion expert's asking, why are you holding on to these clothes? They're 10 years old, 5 years old. And the number one common answer is, oh, because I'm going to be losing the weight and I'll be able to fit in them one day. And that's what we do to ourselves. It's all that one day. One day I'll magically change. One day I'll be more disciplined. And if it's an ongoing thing that you're not succeeding at, let it go. And then you don't have this heavy weight on your shoulders making you feel terrible about yourself. Really, really exciting and liberating to be happy with very little. And that includes, with yourself. And I know people will say, oh, if I don't pressure I get clients saying this all the time. If I don't push myself, if I don't pressure myself, if I don't grind it out and I don't force myself, and if I don't, overcome the extreme resistance, I'm not going to succeed. I have to have this negative energy in order to motivate myself. It's such a lie, because when you associate negative emotions to whatever it is you're doing, you're not going to like it. You're going to resent it. You're going to have massive resistance. When you push and pressure yourself, it doesn't work. It might work in small bits. It might work to get you over the hump, but nobody likes to be pushed and pressured. Do you like somebody outside, a mother, a father, a friend, a teacher, to push and pressure you? It's just not fun. The more pushed and pressured we feel, the more resistant we become. So just be gentle with yourself. Set small, little micro goals, achievable goals. Sometimes I will struggle with my studying for my career, reading books on self-development, which are really helpful in my coaching practice. And sometimes I'll struggle and I'll just I'm going to set a 10-minute timer. And that all the resistance disappears. Instead of forcing myself, you got to study for 2 hours, or you got to study for an hour and a half. And sometimes I'll set a 10-minute timer, 5 times during the day and just squeeze it in. Find out what works for you and stop trying to force a round hole into a square peg. And as you become more loving with yourself, as you positively motivate yourself, you'll see you start wanting to do things. The pressure and the pushing is so small in what you can accomplish in comparison to creating want and desire. I want to clean the dishes because I love how good my kitchen looks afterwards. I want to eat healthier because I love how good it makes me feel. Now, it doesn't mean I eat healthy 100% of the time. And that is just a much smoother, more soothing, more relaxing, more confidence building way to go through life. And it just sets you free. So, turn off the social media, start doing things that bring you joy, that bring you a sense of fulfillment. And it's not like eating an elephant whole. You're just taking one little bite at a time, and you're putting all these goals and pressures that you have on yourself in the attic, and just kind of sailing with using the wind, at your back, sailing with the wind and not trying to fight against life, which a lot of us do. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, your comments, likes, subscriptions are greatly appreciated if you enjoyed the video. If you'd like very affordable life coaching, send me an email. My address is in the description. And if you'd like to support the channel, a PayPal link is also in the description. Anything helps. $5, $1, whatever you can afford. It really means a lot. And until next time, bye-bye.